Sally, I picked you up in New Orleans. You were playing a concert with Robert Palmer. Afterwards, the mayor came by and gave you guys the golden key to the city. Next day, we went out to my shack on the bayou, and we were water skiing, where I had a terrible accident. Water rushing into my butt, like from a fire hydrant. You jumped into the water to rescue me. When you heard what happened, came that incredible laugh you have. Take good care, my dear.
Conrad, I worked with Sally in a band 32 years ago and lost contact with her maybe more than 20 years ago. Though we did try to get in touch through Facebook, we never talked. I always thought that would come at a natural time, and sadly enough, it looks like it won't happen. Upon hearing that Sally had passed, I was amazed at how much it struck me, how much it shocked me. Part of it is probably my own mortality, and probably part of it is that we don't ever think these things will happen, even as we grow older. But then I listened to the music that I have, that we made together 32 years ago, and I began to understand how much she influenced me. Fresh from Texas, straight into a band in New York, wide-eyed, impressionable, and here comes Sally, focused, didn't suffer fools lightly, and said what she thought, said exactly what she thought. I listened to the music and I heard a drummer that I'd forgotten about, a drummer that was more than a timekeeper, a drummer that created and composed and drove the music. In many cases, I would have to say that we backed her up. Her personality came through in the drums, as I remember it did in the rehearsal studio. Since most of my experience was with her in the rehearsal studio, I just remember we struggled and we fought and we worked, but it was always to get the best. And I think that's what she did. She's influenced me in a million ways, and that's what I've lost. And I carried that with me all my life. It was, I tried to sing in the band as a backup or something, I can't remember. What I do remember, and I've thought about this almost daily when I've been working with vocals, she hated my voice. And she influenced me by how she hated and why she hated my voice to change it. And for the next 20 years, I tried to still fit into something that Sally had objected to. Now I've since hopefully grown, but it's amazing how these things, they carry with you and they stay with you. Sally was a part of my creative experience, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm sorry that we never got a chance to listen to the music that we haven't heard in 32 years and share it. I think we would have laughed. So, thank you, Sally, and goodbye.
Sally B. A couple of years ago, it was my birthday weekend, and I got some tickets to see the Seattle Seahawks, and I was pretty excited. Never seen a football game live before. And I also had tickets to see Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, and that was in Seattle as well. So I put it out there on Facebook, if anybody wanted to come spend my birthday weekend up in Seattle and do these two things. And I thought maybe I'll find somebody who wants to go see the Seahawks, but doesn't really want to see Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, which I couldn't imagine, because who wouldn't want to see Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds? And then I thought, well, maybe I'll find somebody more likely that would want to go see Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds and would tolerate the football game. And I got a message from Sally, and she said, I would love to come out. It's my birthday weekend too. So why don't I come out? We'll go to Seattle and we'll do those things. And we did. And we had a lovely dinner with Lucy and Jason, and Lucy Norris and Jason Wolford, and that was great. And we went to art galleries, and that was amazing. We bought art. We went to a football game, yay! And we got to see Nick Cave in the Bad Seeds and hang out with those guys. And you know, it's always fun to see Jim. Hi, Jim. And well, it was freezing, so we went shopping, and I bought this scarf. And the other day I found this scarf, and every time I pick up this scarf, this, you know, it's just this little black scarf, and every time I pick it up I think of Sally, and I'm gonna wear it even though it's bloody 90 degrees here in Portland. And that was an amazing weekend. Love you, Sally. Wish I was there with everybody. Cheers.
Hi, my name's Greg Stremka. I played in a band with Sally in Washington, D.C. from 1979 to 1982, called REM, later called Yugoslavia. Don't recall why we changed the name. Last talked to Sally about a year ago. The guy who put out the Yugoslavia EP contacted me wondering if we'd be interested in a reissue remix thing. And Sally was quite into the idea. And surprisingly, she also told me she had no music from back then. Unlike me, who've been carrying around boxes of this stuff for 30 some years. Some of you DC Space Calendar fans may recognize Sally's distinctive handwriting, which in true Sally fashion looks like it wants to leap off the page. But as you know, she did just about everything like that. I really don't need to repeat what a true blue human being she was. She was as close to a big sister to me as I'll ever have. Possibly Janet Aptheker, but you know, I've known about 10 people in this world who I genuinely can't imagine the universe being without. And Sally, Ven-Yu, Berg was 3 of them. Wish I was there. Lots of love.
Sally, I am so sad you're gone, but I'm also really, really lucky that I got to spend some of the best days of my life running the streets of New York with you and playing music with you. And I'm remembering your devilish smile today and the way you played the drums and the way you walked and the fact that you turned your feet out like a ballerina when you walked. And I know wherever you are, you're beating those drums now for all of us like a true wild girl. And I love you, my friend. Bye.
Hey, this is a shout out to my girl Sally. Love the angel she has been for all these years and all our lives, man. I mean, the birth and death of hip hop. Who would have thought a punk rock drummer from DC would have blown into New York and been such a vital part in so many different types of music? But there would have never been really a Payday and a nickel bag and $100,000 bar and all the underground outlaw clubs we did without Sally. You were such a support. You were the heart and soul of like making everybody believe in each other and helping everybody follow our dreams, really, especially around music, and like just being a rock solid support. Your smile, your charm, your wit. Like me from the South, who really didn't know what to make of the East Village and all the craziness, seem like home, really. You just made everybody feel safe, everybody feel important, and at the same time not take ourselves too seriously. Just do what we were called to do. Just create, be creative. So I just love everything about my time knowing you. You're like a best friend, a sister, a saint, and one of us. Just one of us. The beauty is like so many diverse, different people would say that you were one of us. From the pyramid to hip hop, you know, holding down the bar at all the clubs that we did, helping us haul in shit, not being afraid to sweep up and change a light bulb, but not even asking to get paid. Innocent nerds who became like cool because you embraced us and who we were when we were trying to figure all that out. Somehow you were an old soul and you always knew who you were. So yeah, getting in this station wagon, coming up to New York, thank God. Thank you, God. Thank you, Sally, for putting us in each other's paths. Girl, I love you. Yours truly, Chuck Crook.
Do 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 do. Hey Sally, I love you. All right, Sally. You know, I'm wearing these glasses that I got that I was going to give to you, and now they're going to have to be my Sally glasses. And that is super cool because now I got some Sally glasses. Anyway, I miss you. I love you so much. You were my best friend, and we did a lot of wonderful things together. We traveled all over the world. We always had each other's back. You taught me to not have any fear. And you also created, you know, a circle of love everywhere you went. You basically, you know, reflected your love on everyone else, and they in turn reflected it back. You were so special, Sally. You were a badass drummer, too. First band I had in New York, Band of Angels, you rocked it out, and we probably should have been famous, but, you know, we had some boys playing with us, and they wanted to do their own thing, and so that ended up going to the wayside. But we still have those songs, and I'm gonna put them out, and one day I'll finish that book. And you know, I honor the love that you showed me and that you taught everyone. I guess the most important thing is for all of us to reflect that love that Sally had. She was so giving. She was so true blue. We're all going to take care of all the animals, the birds, the butterflies, the doodlebugs, the children. Make sure that we are the best friends that we can be. Because you know what, Sally? You were the best friend that most of us had. I'm truly going to miss you. But then, at the same time, I feel like you're here with me. So, I love you very much. And, well, I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you.